Absolute Nut Bricks, right, okay, if you wonder where I'm on my way to a LEGO event in Portchester. If you remember, I did one last March, and some people turned up, liked it so much, they decided, well, I wouldn't mind doing the same thing. So I'm going to have a look at this replica event. I'm quite flattered, actually, they decided to copy my event, and I would like to have a look, see how big it is, what the queue's like, see who they've got displaying, if they're displaying themselves, because it's nice to see these little ones that pop up, even if they are a replica. My event, I'd like to actually see what's going on, support people, support the area. So I'm on my way now, walking to, parked my car all the way down there, to Portchester, and have a look. Being there open-minded, hopefully it's nothing like the Brick Fest ones, and hopefully it's not too much like my event. So let's just see if it's busy, if it's nice. I didn't buy anything online. This is decided to get this first thing this morning, so I'm just going to go down there now and have a look. So this is it. Let's have a look. Right, here we are, Portchester Parish Hall. This is where it's been held. I was there at 10 o'clock, bang on the dot. There was about 8 or 10 people in the queue before they opened the door, so it wasn't massively busy, but they bought tickets online, also tickets on top line, so people might be going later. There's no freebies, there was no giveaways at this event, so I don't think people needed to get there early. So you either show that you've paid before, or you pay at the door, which I did. A friendly, nice clean entrance. I like the entrance, very nice and clean. Bits of Lego at the desk, which the kids were noticing and pointing out. And the guy at the door was very friendly. Went into the hall, and it's much more than my hall. And to be honest, it's nothing like my event. So it's even nicer for me to actually have a look at these events and not try and compare it to my event that it's trying to be copied. This is completely different than my event. Smaller and a different. It's more like a fair feel than an event feel, if you get what I'm on about. It feels like it's been put on just like a craft fairy type feel. Trains there straight away. I do like trains. Anything that moves at an event is brilliant for the kids. They just sit there and watch them. They love trains, so I'm a big advocate for trains to be at the event. There was these, I think, Bionicles. I don't know why it was there. No one was there. They did say there was going to be some more displays later on going out. Later on they'll be changing. I don't understand how they would change tables during the event. I don't know. But then later on they said there was going to be different displays. So that might be one of them. Right, Becky. What a lovely display. To be honest, this is the best one of the event by far. You've got detail, you've got thought, you've got the space. It's taking up a good lot of space, 6-foot space. So I've taken loads of photographs, so you can just either pause it and have a good look at it, or whatever. But for me, a lovely build, an old towny feel to it. Lovely time of year to be putting it out. You just had Halloween, and you're going to be on the eve of Christmas coming up too. So it's, for me, lovely build. The best one there. There's some friends, people in there. For me, she had lights, very friendly, very showed me everything I wanted to see, went through every bits and pieces. Very nice. Credit to the event, and probably the best one there. And I really like this little build for Santa as well. So I think she was selling some stuff as well. I'm not too certain. Right, so we go across here. We have, these are the minifigures for sale. Very hard to price. They all had little labels and prices. I couldn't personally, that's me, see anything under £2. Most of the figures were like £4 above. I might be wrong, but they were quite expensive figures, certainly for the just box rounded. But there's some really nice figures there to have. The going rate, I would say, going rate for eBay and Bricklink, so we wouldn't get no major reduce. This lady, I don't know what this girl was doing. I think she was just making stuff. She had a table and she was putting some stuff up. We had the piano that played music. They were playing music and moving around when I was there. For me, I don't want to sound like an old fart, but when you have normal builds at an event, for me, isn't classed as a display. Maybe I'm wrong. It's nice to see these displays, these sets on display, but for me, it's not special. Anyway, going quickly, this is Block Party people. These are lovely. I had them at my event. Lovely crowd puller in. They have battles with the robots, and they have certain times where they have battles with the robots. So that's a good crowd puller in. This table was selling some stuff. I don't know what it was all selling. It was some bags of stuff, some sweets. It was weird, but I don't understand. But it was something else you could buy there. Now on the other side, I'm going to spin around over the other side. I will talk about this shop in a minute at the end. Okay, this is the main shop there. Over here we had a nice lot of castle builds, which I've taken some little still pictures to. None of them I don't think were actually replicas of real sets. These are actually proper builds, which is really nice. I like that one. I don't know about this table. I've got to say, I don't know if they were selling these builds or they were displaying the builds. So I've got to say I was a bit miffed on that. I think they were selling them, but it didn't have anything else. Again, you know, I've taken some pictures of the other ones. They had the upside down house, they had the Transformers, they had the Echo One and Groot. Would I class these as displays? I don't know. Right, this is the shop. There's only one main shop at this event, and I hope this isn't the name of the company or the person that's selling it. I do apologise, I'm not here to name and shame, but I have to say something. It's £3 to get in, so you think it's going to be quite a cheap day, but I need to pull out some of these sets that I've seen at these events and the prices, and mostly they're all overpriced, and it was astonishing how much. So let's have a quick look at what I mean. So this set here was £12, no figures. So I went home and looked at the fully comp prices afterwards to make sure that I was right. But you can pick them up for £8 with postage on top of that is £3 or something on top, or you can pick them up with bids for about £6 or £7. So £12 without the figures, and these with the figures at the time. I think it's high priced. I don't know where he was getting the figures from in the beginning. So now we got this set here, and this is another thing, and this is what I've always said in my other videos. If you're selling sets that are available in shops, make sure they're cheaper or the same price. This is $14.99 in Smith's as we speak, and the other one's $31.99, and you can see they're asking for 20 and more, and 25 for the other one. So they're actually more than you get in the shops, and this is, you know, my bugbear when it comes to these things. Again, £17, it was £13, and this was the biggest one. It was £250. And you can get them for £195 or £70 if you wanted to bid on one and was lucky to win the bidding. These guys asking £250 is like £50 over the buy it now prices. You got the X-Wing for £200. Now that's a fully comp done price. That is £155 for that price there. Or you can do it buy it now for £160. So you're still £40 or £50 more expensive than eBay. And this was literally after the event. Day after the event, or a couple of days after the event. This was no figures, £80, and you got 105 with the figures, brand new. So I don't know why you would pay 80 quid for no figures, and where he's got the price, or he or she got the prices from. This one is even more shocking. The Iron Man Brickhead, £50, £30 it sold for. Or if you was trying to bid on it and got it a bit cheaper, you're getting $14.99. So for me, that is the biggest problem. You know, I don't understand where the prices come from, and if you're trying to put on a cheap local event for the community and for families, which you can see there's kids, there's parents there, having Lego that is priced by £50 or £100, and it was, you know, some of them were literally 30% over that you get in eBay or Bricklink, but there's some stuff there was cheap. I've got to say, some stuff, I shouldn't say cheap, that were the going RRIP prices, that, you know, it was £20 in the shops, it was £21 on sale. So there was other stuff that was reasonably priced, but there was a lot of it, I would say 80% was overpriced. But generally, it was a nice, first time I've been there. They've only done it 2 years, 2 events this year, and it was good. It was a Lego Lovers little, almost a community centre-y type feel, little fair. There's people that loved Lego there was some displays. Everyone was pleasant, very nice, clean hall. I wouldn't probably say £3. I would probably put that event maybe a little bit as £2, £2.50 if you had to, because it's not a big hall and there wasn't much to do. There was a little gamey thing to look for figures with the alphabet on there, but that was about it. No lucky dip. There was no freebie giveaways. There's no music playing, so the atmosphere was a bit flat, but generally it was okay. So I was quite happy to go along. I didn't feel like I wasted my time. I was only in there for about 20 minutes by looking around everything. You probably could get a 40 minutes at a maximum if you wasn't watching the block party people at the bottom, the robots. But overall, lovely little event if you want to go down there. Hopefully you like this video, and sorry for the guy or the girl that was selling. I really am not there to dog you out, and I hope I haven't done any harm to your shop, but maybe just check some prices.
My name's Suit Love. See you soon.